Everyone can find something to relate to in the classic Disney cartoon Phineas and Ferb. Each of their summer days could have been filled with nothing, but instead they used their time to bring imagination to life. They took the boring break between school months and turned it into an adventure every day. It's a cartoon that's had an impact on pretty much anyone who watched. What we know as Phineas and Ferb today could have very well been a story lost to time if the original creators gave up on selling their show idea to TV networks. Seriously, these guys were working on bringing everything to life and pitching to executives for more than 16 years, and their determination really paid off. After always getting rejected, they kept at it, and eventually landed a deal on Disney Channel, as we all know. But what exactly did they do to convince the execs to give them a chance as a full cartoon? Well, we know the exact answer, and it's in the form of a pitch reel for the series. Dan Povenmire and Jeff Marsh worked together to craft something that would reveal the tone of the series and how episodes would play out. As a bonus feature to an old Phineas and Ferb DVD, we get to see the beginning of it all, at least in terms of how Disney brought it onto their lineup. What you're looking at right now is a series of storyboards for P&F's very first episode. It's not smoothly animated or anything like that, because this came before everything else. It was meant to give Disney a good idea of what the series was all about, and convince them to greenlight it. Before getting to the show, Dan narrates and introduces himself, along with his buddy and co-creator Jeff. The introduction is quick, but it's a good idea of getting personal and meeting the creators before actually seeing their series idea. Then, we jump right into the original theme song, with the lyrics being like what you know. It doesn't exactly sound the same, though.
Like, maybe...
building a rocket or fighting a mummy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist. Or giving a monkey a shower.
Don't try this at home.
Surfing tidal waves. Creating nanobots or locating Frankenstein's brain.
Over here.
This was a prototype, so obviously some additions would be made later on, like Candace complaining about her brothers making a title sequence. Throughout the pitch, the characters are voiced by Dan Povenmire. He did this because they didn't have voice actors at the time, and because that was just the most efficient way to present the pitch. As scenes play out, he acts as both the narrator to what's going on, and he holds the conversations between everyone. There are also brief segments with music and sound effects, but for the most part, you could tell that this was the basic of the basic. They wanted to get their point across without investing too much money in fully animating it, considering Disney hadn't accepted yet. In terms of the story and how everything is presented, this plays out exactly like the first Phineas and Ferb episode, but there are still a few key differences. For one, Phineas himself is a bit less lighthearted than you'd expect. He would always be enthusiastic to build things and have a good time doing so, but it's easier for him to get impatient. He's a bit more savage here than what he turned out to be.
What you doing? Building a roller coaster? In your backyard? Some of it? Wow. Isn't that kind of impossible? Is there something I can do for you? I was gonna go to the pool. You wanna go swimming? I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Oh, right. Okay.
I can't say for sure why this was changed when the final version rolled around, cause honestly, this Phineas is great. Maybe it would have gotten old in the long run, so they decided that it's better for him to be positive and carefree all the time instead. A major difference surrounding Doofenshmirtz is his name. In the pitch, you can call him Meddleschmertz. It's to suggest the idea of him meddling around with the world and evil plans, but this was quickly switched to Doof. As far as I know, there's no official reason as to why this is, but it was probably for the better. Doof is a much better kind of pun because he really isn't too smart with his inventions, he's always messing up, and is constantly a doof. His interactions with Perry in the pitch also didn't play out exactly as normal. For example, he doesn't say the iconic line, "Curse you, Perry the Platypus!" And let's be real, if that's not said, can he really deserve the legendary title of Doofenshmirtz? No matter what though, this is exactly what was shown to Disney executives for them to understand Phineas and Ferb. They saw enough potential in it that eventually led to what we know today, which is awesome. Considering how long the series lasted on the channel and how timeless it truly is, Disney clearly had a hit on their hands. It's not often that you get to see the original pitch for a show as popular as this one, because they can be face-to-face meetings that aren't recorded. But after Dan and Jeff kept their determination for so many years, they were able to give a successful pitch with the roller coaster episode, and the rest is history. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.